is the D&D Dummy Club.
Oh. Welcome to another episode of the Dirty Boyz.
Dirty Boyz!
So the last episode, the Dirty Boyz managed to find their way through the secret puzzle rooms.
Yeah, we limped our way through.
They barely, basically, but they got it. They found their way to another land, a few continents over. They met some dwarves that were just attacked by the lich that they had set free.
Accidentally. On purpose by,
It was, yeah.
Laszlo.
So the lich was kind of moving across the land, just killing things that will, doing what lich things do. Yeah, there was a couple dwarves that they managed to save, and the dwarves hightailed it out to where they don't know.
Well, no, didn't we?
Down the hole behind the tree.
Behind the tree.
Well, I know, yeah, but you don't know where they went. Other than down the rabbit hole.
We put their dead by the hole.
Yeah.
Then we
Lined up their dead.
Devin said he cut off all their fingers and toes.
No, I respectfully took a piece of leather that had their symbol on it.
And said thanks for the loot.
We didn't loot their bodies.
I know.
I advocated for that part.
Yes, that'd probably be a bad idea if we looted the bodies.
I'm surprised you didn't. I was waiting for you to totally do it too.
So they got a sack full of coins, they got a ring, a deck of cards, and they teleported back, or they used a teleport scroll. You guys end up in the kind of like an open court right in Stella Sophia that you're familiar with, right in front of the town hall. What do you guys do?
Laszlo tells the group, so on the desk I found a sack of coins. I counted it out. It looks like we got about 2,600 in gold and about 500 in black. And also this ring. I'm not really sure what it is. So I'm not able to identify it yet. So, well, if you Jackson wants to identify the ring and see what it is, and you want to split all this stuff up before we get to was it? Yena's?
Yeah, we gotta let you know.
You're basically like 30 feet from Yenna's
Building, right?
building anyway. You don't know if she's there, but
We just have to make sure and set aside is it Topo?
Yeah, for Topo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to get his cut. We don't want to leave him out. You know what? Let's hold off on that and go talk to Yenna, because she was very pertinent about finding out, one, because we mapped out the area
Right.
and we need to let her know what took place.
Yeah.
So-
We might have made a mistake.
No, you're not going to say that to her. I need you to be. Let's be clear on this.
Okay, wait. So what do you
Let's
want?
just give the facts. Don't put emotions into this. Look at me as Bernard, your friend and lawyer. You, both of you, because it's either Laszlo or the other one.
Malik, he's not even listening to you.
Right, and that's the problem. But that's the problem. I can't tell which one is going to fuck up over here.
What?
Now, Retlin, he's got his own demons he's dealing with. I really don't worry about him hindering the plan. See, he don't know already. You're like a volatile stick of dynamite. And dynamite does exist in the game, just so you know. It could go off at any second, and I don't need you to fucking pop off with, we made a mistake. Dirty Boyz don't make mistakes.
Well,
We adjust plans.
Laszlo says, well, you're the ones that keep pissing people off.
We didn't piss anybody off.
Oh, so Jackson didn't piss off the wizard when he was refused. Not didn't refuse, but when the wizard wanted that stick.
Why are you bringing Jackson into this when I'm talking to you? Why are you deflecting? And who am I talking to?
I already told you who was talking. I said Laszlo says.
Okay.
I didn't even know who you were talking to until you said yourself. Said your name in the third person.
No, I started off with Bernard says.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you weren't listening.
Yeah, you can go ahead and rewind that one because that's a fucking lie.
We're going to, after the intermission, you're going to see. You're going to owe me $5,000. Yes. And any magic you get for the next 3 sessions. Now he gets quiet. Crickets.
You didn't say who was talking. That's all I'm going to
So
say.
Jackson can identify?
No, he can't.
He did it before.
No, he didn't.
Didn't he identify? Who identified the ring of water walking?
No one identified shit.
So I didn't know what it was. I want that and put it on.
That was you.
Or wait, what was it labeled? It was labeled.
There's little cards. Wine.
No identify was needed because it was already identified, and you personally haven't figured out what it is, but you know the command word.
They were also kind of gifts as opposed to finding them on the table while adventuring.
You're assuming that the labels are correct, but you actually haven't walked on any water liquids yet. Just to,
But you know,
Actually, yes, I did.
what'd you walk on?
So when we hit the spring,
You didn't use it.
I
You
didn't.
didn't use it at all because that's why we were giving you shit. We were giving you shit because you have a ring of water walking.
You wanted to, but you didn't wait.
We got
30 minutes or something like that, right?
So
No, he just didn't use it.
Yeah.
He didn't use it because I was like, he's the one with the ring of water walking,
Yeah.
and he didn't. I'm like, what are you doing? But
That's what I said. You haven't used it yet.
all right. Regardless, back to Bernard talking to Laszlo. We don't want to admit guilt to bring some. We don't even know what that thing was.
It's kind of obvious what it was.
What do you mean
she
obvious?
was awfully polite when talking to me.
It floated away, and a noxious gas was spewing from it, killing everything in sight. I think I know what it
Didn't
was.
kill you though.
We were behind it.
It could have easily just went, you're dead. And
Probably.
if it killed that many dwarves that fast,
She clearly likes me.
So how did you want to bring up the fact that there was someone or something in there?
We're just going to tell them the facts, not what you think or your emotions of, oh, I think we freed this creature. No. We came in there and the creature left. The creature killed a bunch of dwarves. We tried to save the dwarves, which is all fact. Okay?
He has a point, Laszlo.
Because if you do it the other way, do you want to be in Yenna's jail? Or worse yet, lose your hands?
Why would I lose my hand?
Because she'll chop them off because they're so pretty. Well, I'm just saying, you're shaking your head. But if she takes what you say as you did a bad thing, we could get punished for that. That's not what we're in the business for. We're in the business to make money. Remember that.
Yeah. Sounds like you want to leave some shit out. That's all I'm
that
saying.
would make me a perception check.
She walks up and
Well,
we're talking.
I got one. I'm so pissed off at him right now for being a dipshit. I don't even care if there's anyone standing there. Now they're gonna know.
15 for Malik. 20 for Laszlo.
Jackson's got an 18. Bernard rolled a 1.
6. Ugh, that's a bad start.
Okay.
That's a tough start. I like that.
We're in trouble, boys.
We're in a chip.
So Bernard's focused, and Laszlo's not really listening so well. Him and Jackson noticed that the guard outside the town council or city hall building, whatever you want to call it, opens the door and says something, and the door remains open, and they go back to standing.
The guard said something said something like it's
To someone inside.
to someone inside. Okay. Yeah, we better get moving. I think we're being noticed.
It can hear you, Ray.
Oh yeah, let's head inside.
And about that time, you see Yenna at the door.
Go ahead, leader.
She says, come on in.
We go in.
I follow up. Alex in the rear.
I'm just following them.
Where did she lead us to?
It's a one room. It's
Her office, right?
yeah, it's not that big, but you see like 4 desks or 4 areas, work areas, kind of. Her area is in the back left. And she sits down and she says, well, what did you guys find out?
Well, we teleported into a room that, and I pull out maps that I drew up of the areas, and I explained to her about the different pictures, the paintings, and how it was like a puzzle to get through one room to the next. And then
She goes, oh, neat. Different.
now she goes, and I asked her, what do you know about this place?
We know that there was a couple people that have gone in and have never come out.
We seen a body that was a halfling's body, wasn't it?
She goes, I'm not sure who.
Who was the dead? What the dead corpse was?
It was a
halfling. Yeah, and we found like the corpse of a halfling while we were in there, but they looked like they had been there for a while.
Yeah, it's possible. I don't know. My father wanted you to check this out.
And I point out on the different maps drawings, I say like, here's where we started, and we used this succession and to get to this next room. Once in this room, we had to figure out the combination of how to get out of this room, which then took us to a third room. Now, when we got to the third room, there was some kind of creature that looked decayed that was talking to Rutland. And when we got in, the creature was sitting at a table playing some kind of was it a card game, or was she playing with the cards or something?
Yeah.
It was a female, right? Or no?
Looked female.
Yeah, it was a female, but she kind of looked undead. Like she looked like she was decayed.
Ew.
And when we walked in, she said something and I couldn't make out what it was. She got up and walked through a portal behind her out. We followed her through the portal.
She looks at you guys have met the wizard. His name was
I wrote him down as dickhead.
Rutledge.
Rutledge.
He looks at Rutledge, and then she looks back at you, listening.
Yeah, and I said, this creature went through this portal. We followed through because in this room there was no other way to get out other than to follow her. So we run after her and go through this portal. When we do, it took us to what did we determine? What the country?
Malova.
Malova. By
Malova?
there was dwarves there, and they looked like they were
This portal. She's like, this portal. Did it close?
Did the portal close? I don't remember.
I don't recall.
I think it closed behind us. Like once we all went through, it closed.
You think?
Yeah, we don't remember. We don't remember because
Well, right after we went through the portal, there was a bunch of dwarves that looked like they were mining or digging something, and that creature killed all those dwarves.
She just like this. She like snaps her fingers, and fucking Rutledge stands up, and he fucking goes to the door, and you see him say something to one of the guards outside. She goes, just you may want to show me this. And she goes, just bear with me a minute.
and while we're waiting, Maslow says, "Oh, by the way," and
Would you like to go to dinner?
we tried to help out the dwarves. We were able to save 2 of them. Here's the sigil that they wore on their clothing. I'm not really sure if that helps, kind of identify who they were, because we're not really sure.
And she takes it.
The one said his name was Macton.
She goes, I don't know.
They said the name of their clan.
Stonehammer clan.
Stonehammer.
It sounds familiar. Not really familiar with Malova. A few minutes later, you see, now when Rutledge comes back, you see him like gathering up like looks like he's gathering up like a little belt he puts on, and like he's going someplace.
His 6 demon bag.
She's talking to you, and looks like she's getting ready. And then what comes through the door? Have you met the Constable Crystal, or have you've heard of her?
We've heard of her. I don't think we've met her. Have we?
Yeah.
It is a female fighter type, and she looks sharp. All her freaking gear.
She's geared out. She's just not wearing like a dress like that, like the guard,
No,
city
no.
guard. She's straight up fighter when she walks in the door.
Oh yeah. She sings a sword.
Yeah.
And she goes, do you mind coming with us? We need help guiding through this puzzle that you've described.
No, we can go back.
And she frickin' reaches in her desk, and she frickin' reads looks to be a scroll, and a portal opens. And Rutledge goes through, and she goes through. And Crystal's behind. She like,
We go through.
Yeah, I smack Malik. Laszlo goes through, Malik goes through.
okay. You enter in a huge chamber, and Constable Crystal comes in behind you. It's a huge. It reminds me of a throne room.
Mm-hmm.
There is a throne in the room. It reminds me of almost like the Game of Thrones room. It's very simple, but kind of large. It looks like they might throw banquets there or whatever. Obviously not a Game of Thrones throne.
Right.
It looks more like a large chair,
Big.
which it's got a cushy for a nice, so your ass isn't sitting on wood. And right as you like walk in or step through the portal, you already see Yenna. She's probably about 20, 30 feet like up these kind of 3 or 4 stairs. And she walks up to this, it looks like a gong. She freaking, boom, she hits this gong. And you see from behind the throne, there's like an area with like a door, nice wooden door. This person peeps their head out. They're like looking, and then they shut the door, and looks like they bolt. She goes, I've summoned my father. He shall be here in a minute. We'll relay this information to him, and I'm sure he's going to want any more insight from you.
We know he's the king, right?
You've never met the king?
No, but we know.
She just,
Oh,
you know that her father is the king.
okay.
Yes.
That's, yeah.
So she didn't say, I've summoned the king. She's, I've summoned my father.
Right.
I mean, it's...
And her brother's a dark elf.
When Retlin hears her father, he starts, like, trying to fix his clothes and
right.
himself up a little
Okay.
bit.
Malik's still not. He's in the back.
So a couple minutes later, probably around a minute and a half, 2 minutes, you see this figure walk in. Tall, very tall. We'll just call him big boned. He looks beefy.
Wide.
He looks strong. I mean, he looks like, he could maybe take care of himself in a bar fight or, something like that.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Conan.
Not muscular, just a big guy. I mean, not fat, obviously. He just looks large. You're like, damn, that's a big dude. You're like, so he walks in, and it has to be about 30 sails walk in like behind him. They just kind of just roll out. You're like, oh shit. So you see Yenna walk up to him, and he like heads towards the throne, like he's gonna sit down or something, and she gets to him before that, and you see her talking to him, and he's like looking at you guys. She goes in the back, and the king, he goes, I'm King Pempinus. Yenna says that you found some portal in the place that I had requested you to check out.
Yes, we did.
What? It went to another land?
We wound up. Well, yeah, when we went through the portal, it took us to Malova,
Your Majesty.
and we seen a bunch of dwarves there that were accosted by this this undead or decaying person, female,
Some kind of green gas.
with say like some magical cloud that killed these dwarves. We tried helping the dwarves as the creature took off.
Did any of these dwarves survive?
2 of them did.
Yeah, we helped
From the
get them
Stonehammer
aid.
clan. My associate Laszlo had recovered one of their sigils that identifies their clan.
And Yenna has that. But
Yeah, we gave that to your daughter, my lord.
he goes, I see, and these dwarves, you let them know where you were from?
Yeah, they referred to us as pirates.
He goes, I wish you guys wouldn't have done that. But it is what it is.
Well, we didn't know that we've never been there before.
You see this sail come and talk to him, and he turns and he says something, and you see the sail run off, like run. He goes, And that is basically the start point is the scroll that I had given you guys, right?
Right.
He goes, okay. Yenna comes back and she has another look. He looks to be an elf. He looks semi-young, like almost like middle age, which is for you guys, is probably a couple hundred years old.
Right.
Probably 300 or 400. And you see the king talking to him. And he goes, you can see like the elf like nodding like, mm-hmm. And he goes, he starts to like cast a spell, and the king's like, hold on. He goes, your group, do you have you're ready to adventure? You're not hurt or anything?
No, we just leveled, so we're good. Laszlo steps forward and goes, I believe we are ready.
No, we're not ready. We need to rest. Jackson tells you.
I thought we rested.
No.
He goes, you won't need spells.
Looks like we're ready.
He says, you're healthy.
Yes.
Basically, you're not down hit points. He goes, very good. You see a couple people come out, and you see him like loading up his armor and shit.
Like putting his armor?
Yeah, they're like loading him up with armors. You see a whole group of sails walk in that are maybe a little, I don't want to say nicer, but they look like armed, not just like
They have
sword.
better armor,
They look like they're armed for war.
like his personal guard.
The sails that walked in look like his personal guard, but they're not in any specific armor. These guys have like armor on. The guys that came in kind of with him,
Mm-hmm.
they look a little different. Like their sashes just look just a little different. I mean, if you want to, look a little harder, you might be able to tell, but they look.
Laszlo would like to investigate that.
Okay, go ahead and make a roll. You can tell that they're like they're shimmering.
So it's the same color, black.
It's like the same color black, but it's sparkling a little.
They got the twilight sashes.
I can't even remember that. Almost looks like there's gold flakes in them or something.
Like lined in it.
Something, yeah. And the group, basically the group of sails come in, and the king's like, he just like points like, let's go. This elf wizard frickin' does his thing, and he creates a portal. Now through the portal, you can actually see where you guys have cleared the rocks from that entranceway.
Okay.
And he steps through. Everyone just
The king goes first?
everyone goes.
Okay.
So do you guys wait last? You guys filter in the middle of everyone's just going. They're not.
We go with him.
Is Yenna following or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna. Bernard's gonna tap Laszlo on the butt. Let's go.
Give him a goose.
Let's go.
Court low.
Don't hesitate.
Just to the person.
And I whispered to him. I lean forward and I look down because he's shorter than me. I look down at him and I go, "You're doing good." And we go in.
As we're going in, Malik gives him a check, smirks him, goes and walks to the portal.
Alec doesn't because he's dancing
Well, he sees what's going on.
and he wants to dance.
Yeah.
So everyone,
He shoulder checks you before he walks in the portal.
Who's your shoulder check?
You.
Why? Malik does not like that.
You're messing with his friend.
I'm not messing with him. I'm complimenting him.
Yeah. You're sticking your finger in his butt.
You know, I did. I cupped his butt cheek. There's a difference between checking your oil and saying good game.
You lucky you didn't get a boot in the back.
Good game. That's all. Just friendly.
you get to the other end of this portal, and everything is kind of like the way it was when you cleared the rocks away. Nothing looks different. And the king's like, please show us.
The bodies are still there, right?
What bodies?
The dwarven bodies.
We're not there yet.
You're
we
at
have to go through the puzzle.
Oh, we're in the puzzle area.
So Laszlo kind of takes the lead and explains what each mural is representing and what order we have to go in. And he says that we have to go through that portal. So he'll walk.
Sorry.
Good. Oh, he'll walk through and then walk through the portal to get to the next room.
Okay. So you see, like the two wizards, they're kind of like checking this out, and they give nods. And they like step through. You see, Sales walk through. The king walks through. Everyone is going to go through. Your guys are? I'm assuming going through.
Yeah, we're leading them.
Okay. So you guys go through the doors, and you end up in that last room.
Yeah. And
You see the portal is open.
Oh, that's what it was. The portal isn't on the other side. We stepped through, we turned around, and there was nothing there. I think that's what you
So
said.
it was.
I don't, because if that was the case, why wouldn't we?
None of us look back, dude. I'm telling you.
Are you sure?
I think once we saw that all the dwarves were dying, we just pushed forward.
Yeah, we went right after to saving the dwarves. We didn't even ask about the portal.
Okay. Yeah. So explain to him this is where the creature was. Explain that playing some kind of card game or whatever.
Yeah, and I showed him like the deck of cards. He had this deck of cards that he had on the table that he was playing with. It looked pretty interesting. So I swiped it on the way going through the portal.
And then
Have you ever seen this game before?
He goes, I don't know.
Okay, fair enough. And I put it back in my pocket.
He goes, as I've said, everything in here is yours anyway.
I know. That's what I explained to my friend Laszlo.
So, and he goes through that portal is this dwarven land.
It's Malova.
yeah,
Yeah.
where
And
we stepped through.
that's where we met Macton Stonehammer.
So you see him tell a couple sails to go through, and they're like sitting there looking around, and they're like turning around, like. So everyone starts to go through.
Yeah.
And when you get outside, like I said, you're on top of that big rock
Right.
mound or whatever. And there's not enough room for everybody, so everyone kind of has to trickle down. And you see basically a bunch of dwarves coming out of that freaking hole like a wasp nest. You're just pouring out.
Hundreds.
You're not counting, but they are armed. They look like the Lord of the Rings, the Battle of the Armies or whatever. I mean, they're like fully armored.
Uh-oh.
Just hang tight. Let the king do the talking, I say.
He says, "This is why I didn't want anyone to know." He goes, "This will take some negotiation." He tells everyone, he goes, "Stay here." He goes, "Come with me to Yenna." And him and Yenna like walk. They're the only two walking out there. You see him talking.
Already in action.
What?
If the dwarves start to attack, I'm going to Laszlo is going to
I was gonna try and tell the king when we were in the chamber that we tried to
whoever attacks of the dwarves, he's gonna use a sapping sting
Okay.
if they attack.
Okay.
You kind of see my hand start glowing a little bit at my sides. That's it.
I'd say, dude, quit glowing. We don't want to be aggressive here. We just saved these people, and now you're getting aggressive.
I'm not getting aggressive. I haven't done anything yet. You don't even know what I'm doing.
You just told us we see this.
I don't have to like do this. I'm just my hands are at my side.
Yeah, but
They probably don't even see my hands because of all people
we
around.
seen them because you just told us that we see them.
Right, because you're behind me. Okay.
So you see,
Are you doing it behind your back? Are you doing it behind your back?
At my sides.
Right.
Yenna and the king talking, and then you see a dwarf run back
Into the hole.
into the hole.
He's like, he's got his hand on fire. He's a sniper.
Like the rest of them, when they piled out, they get into formation. They're not like surrounding them or anything. They're going into like
Forward formation.
battle rows,
Yeah.
you know. And there's no, you doesn't see civilian dwarves, like the ones you see. A couple of them. The dwarves were already taken away. You see, there's about half of them left, and you see this dwarf walk out and up to the king, and he is you can tell that he's fancied up. He's got fancy shit on. His shit is very shiny. Doesn't look like it's seen battle. It's, you know what it kind of reminds me of frickin' Commodus from the Gladiator. How his shit was nice and white and just like you know,
Yeah.
dirt. Here, get that for me, would you? You know, he walks out. I mean, you could tell that his
Some sort of
armor.
royalty.
So he's some sort of in charge,
Right.
Anyway, and those two are like talking, and you see the king like point back. You know, they're making gestures and stuff like that, and he's like, he calls down the kings with elf wizard. You see them frickin' make a portal. Not the elf wizard, one of the dwarves makes a portal. Not the guy in charge, but like one of the armored ones, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And all three of them, and the dwarf with the clean armor, they step through this portal. And the portal closes.
Couldn't Jackson identify that as the sanctuary spell?
It is a portal. It's a like teleport.
Okay.
Where'd they go?
I'm sure we'll find out.
If you're saying it, you're like, I don't know.
Yeah, I was saying it as like a general statement to everybody around us.
But the sails up top, they're just standing. They're not in ranks or anything. They're just kind of like waiting.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look as maybe as military or like that kind of like the dwarves are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Bless you.
Minutes it seems like hours have gone by. And you've talked to Constable Rutledge, who was still there. And you guys, you told him, oh yeah, we got the cards and stuff. You just kind of like small talk almost.
Yeah.
Constable Rutledge identifies the items for you while you're waiting.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
The ring is a ring of X-ray vision.
Ooh. That's pretty dope.
And the deck is a deck of many things.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
And he goes, be careful with that one.
What can happen with that?
Constable, male or female? I thought she was female.
Huh?
With
Rutledge is the wizard.
Rutledge is the wizard.
Oh, Rutledge is the wizard. Yeah, copy.
You see a portal open up after it seems to be about 2 hours have gone by. And a portal appears near the same spot that they had left. And the dwarf with the shiny armor steps through. And he's just standing there.
On his own?
Mm-hmm. And you hear from kind of behind, make room, make room. And you see, like, behind you, people, like, moving to the side. What do you guys do?
Upside.
Yeah, make room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You see King Pempinus, Yenna, the elf wizard, and a dwarf of what looks to be definite royalty, and about 3 dwarven guards with him that look
Like his personal guard.
Yeah. The dwarf goes, And he like looks at King Pempinus and he's like, we can do that.
Do we see that the dwarf that we helped, what was his name? Macton?
Macton? No.
No. Okay.
The dwarf says, we'll get started on that right away. He goes, I assume you will too? And the King Pempinus is like, mm-hmm. So they create a portal and you see the throne room on the other side that you guys had just left a couple hours ago. And everyone starts to go through, except for the dwarves.
Are we following along?
Everyone is going through. You say if you guys want to go.
Wait, we're going through. Back through.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go back into the throne room. The king's like, we've worked it out. He goes, just so you guys know, that is now called the Dirty Boyz passage. And because it's rightfully, you've found it. He goes, it's
10%. Yeah.
it's a permanent passage to Malova and back. It can go either way. He goes, all fees traveling to and from, you guys are going to get 5%.
Sweet.
My.
Wow. That's very generous.
He goes,
Who's
Thank
going to
you,
collect the
Your
money? You
Majesty.
got your guards?
there will be
Oh, man.
a city on either side very shortly to protect it and our money.
Oh, that's cool. So the dwarves are gonna build on their side, and he's gonna build on our side and have a toll that goes back and forth.
He goes, but of course you will have free passage forever if you
Very kind of you.
if you desire. And he tells this the elf wizard. He like nods to him like, you heard what I said. And this elf wizard takes off like brisk walk in the back. And he goes, Yenna and Rutledge will take it back to Stella Sophia. He goes, this passage is just south of Herclea, near a lake. And if you want to use the passage, you can stop by Herclea and get directions, because everyone will know. You see the wizard come back out. He goes, who talks for the Dirty Boyz?
That would be me, Bernard, Anthony Baracus, the first.
He hands that to you.
The passage, and I look at you boys and I go, listen up, boys. I read off. The passage known as the Dirty Boyz passage was found by the Dirty Boyz and have been given 5% royalties for passage from Pepinus Land to Melvova. The Dirty Boyz also have free travel from Malova using this passage as long as they stay in good standing with the lands of Pepinus and Malova, King Pepinus and King Stoneheart. And Stoneheart, apparently his...
Please don't tell me he signed it with a heart.
He has signed it with his love and a heart. But this is the key words here.
His armor was pink.
As long as we stay in favor.
Stay in good standing.
Yeah.
That means Laszlo. I'm going to hold on to this paper when you act up. I'm going to go, Laszlo.
He's not even paying attention.
Well, you will pay attention if we kick you out of Dirty Boyz, because then you don't. Then this doesn't cover you.
Go ahead, kick me out. I've got the money right now.
Yeah, that's all right. We're going to get all the money we need right here.
Who has the stuff? Laszlo does?
Laszlo has the bag and the ring.
Laszlo already has a ring.
Yeah. I'm wearing the ring of Waterwalk. I have the ring of X-ray vision. I have not distributed anything yet.
Well, that's the cue. Bretland's letting you know.
So when you guys get back, Yenna goes, well, that wasn't as bad as I thought it might have gone.
Exactly. I was thinking the same thing myself.
She goes,
Bernard adjusts his
Laszlo just rolls his fucking eyes at
his facial hair.
Can't help but laugh at your guys' speech. I'm sorry.
she goes, have a drink for me.
What are we drinking?
She's telling us to get out.
What she's saying is that she fancies bugbears.
She's done with us. She's ready for us to leave.
Apparently, Laszlo, you need to learn your ways of the women.
Yeah. Laszlo, we're back in her office, right?
Yeah.
Lazo just says if there's anything else that you or your father or anybody needs, we'll be around.
He's okay. Are you staying in a hotel or on your ship?
Actually, we don't have a hotel here anymore. We're staying on our vessel now.
Okay. Then I will know where to get a hold of you.
Fair enough.
We scoot out.
So where do you guys go?
Back to the ship.
To the ship, yeah. On the way, should we pick up supplies or anything? I guess we got to divvy up with Tapo before we do that.
Yeah, I think we go back to the ship because we already have supplies on the ship per se
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because we stocked that up last time.
You got rations. You got food. You got fresh food. You got stuff like that.
Okay.
You're all ready for a trip. You know, all you got to do is say, "Frickin' hoist the sail and let's go."
Do we have, like, general supplies like torches, ropes, and all that back at the ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Because I've used a bunch of my stuff. That's why I asked.
Out of character in that deck, there's a chance that you get your own level 4 henchman.
That's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool.
And a keep, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I did have a question. Sorry, out of character, just because I've never played a character that gains magic and stuff like that.
You guys went up in level before we go farther. I just wanted you guys to go through what level you guys have taken and where you're taking your character. Your because you guys took a feat or abilities. So so if you guys want to just start here real quick.
Yeah, that's fine. When Lazo leveled up, he just stance, so he added more to his charisma to increase his spell DC,
Okay.
and he took on another cantrip and another spell. That's pretty much it. Malik also took stats, so he bumped his dexterity and his constitution.
Okay.
So his armor class increased to 19, and he took another level in barbarian, so he gains his primal path, which is Storm Herald C. So his attacks should be more interesting now.
Okay.
That's it.
I have another level in Arcane Trickster under Rogue, so I haven't branched out. But this is where my question was going to be for you guys.
Yeah.
Was, according to the spells, I get so many in the levels as they go. Because I chose Arcane Trickster during the second level, does that make him a level 4? Like, as far as the spells go? Because there's a spell chart under Arcane Trickster.
Yeah.
So it's equal to my level. It's not like, okay, this is a brand new part of it.
Right.
So that's one level beneath what everything else was.
Right.
Okay. All right, cool. I added, it said I got 2 points to my attributes. I put both into intelligence.
Or a feat.
You can also negate that and take a feat if you want to.
I just went with the attributes.
That's okay.
Because intelligence is his spell casting for Arcane Trickster, so I just put them both in there.
Okay.
Bump that up, and he gets one additional spell at level 1. So, Wizard level 1.
Increase your hit points, right?
Yes, sorry.
Now, I being that I'm dual classed, Bernard is a fighter thief. He took another level in Rogue, so he's a 3rd level Rogue now, 1st level fighter. So I don't get anything for attributes yet because I'm technically 3rd level for the Rogue, right? Or do you?
No, it's overall.
It's overall.
Yeah, it's overall levels.
So I can still.
You can take a feat or attribute.
All right. Well, I didn't take the attributes yet. I'll do that now. And the same as for Jackson. He took another level in cleric, being a 3rd level cleric, 1st level rogue.
Okay.
Bernard, though, chose at 3rd level, you could choose what type of rogue you're going to be. He went with the assassin.
Right.
And
Who's evil?
that doesn't. They have good assassins. Yeah, they do. You'll learn when I have to assassinate the evil person in our group.
Yep, Jackson.
Are you familiar with the assassin rogue? Mm-hmm. So I get the crit if I get advantage on my first attack, and if I crit, I have advantage on my first attack if I beat them in initiative.
Yeah, I'll have to look at it.
Yeah, it's only It's only on the first attack. So I get to roll 2 dice. But if it hits, my damage is considered crit damage. So however you're doing the crits. And Jackson really didn't gain anything but 4 first level spell slots and 2 second level. So
Healing.
yeah, I'll have to look here to see what my feed options are, because I didn't realize I got a feed because I thought it didn't work that way for me. So that's
Alright.
That's why with mine.
All right, so you guys make it back to the ship.
What's Topo doing?
He's got a little hammock set out right on the deck.
Is he wearing pants?
I thought you were gonna say he's got a little hole.
No.
He's still not wearing
And he's
pants.
still not wearing pants.
All right.
Spending his money wisely.
Hey, Topo, we're back.
It actually looks like he's wearing a skirt.
Must be breezy.
It almost looks like a kilt.
A long kilt though, right?
It's not too long.
It's short
Above or
enough.
below the knee?
It's short
Oh,
enough.
it's
Yeah.
above. It's just above, like
Right at the knee?
Yeah.
If you feel you need to give him pleasures, you go right ahead.
Uh-huh.
He goes, welcome back. Are we leaving?
Oh yeah.
Not yet. We ain't going anywhere.
Well, she's all ready.
Okay. Well, this last adventure was good. We've got coin.
Oh.
So,
One more item you guys got. A wind fan.
ooh,
My bad.
from
The desk.
the desk.
Yeah.
What's the wind fan? What did it get identified as?
A wind fan.
So just
It looks like
is it magical or no?
it's magical.
What's it?
Oh,
We can use it to propel the boat.
the sorcerer identified that one too.
That'd be
Yeah.
What does it do?
Stand behind the
You can read it.
Oh, okay.
Does it make the sails go faster?
It does.
Fuck yeah! That's your job, Danny.
I was thinking about just giving it to fucking Taco, right?
No, Topla's got to steer the ship. He ain't gonna be fanning.
All right.
I suppose it could be useful for us if we need to like push a fire a certain way later in the future.
All right.
I think it's more.
But he might be the best option for it.
I think it's more for helping us get the hell out of Dodge on the ship.
Honestly, yeah, I think one of us should carry it. While holding this fan, you can use an action to cast the Gust of Wind spell. Save DC 13. Once used, the fan shouldn't be used again until the next dawn. Each time it's used again before then, it has a cumulative 20% chance of not working and tear it into useless non-magical tatters.
Then I do think we should give it to Topo. Because if we use it out in the field and later we need it for the ship and we don't have it because we screwed it up, I think it should be left on board.
He doesn't have to have magical abilities to use it then, right?
No, we should take the time to explain to Topo what this does.
Yeah. So, with that, and we agreed that Topo was a full share, right?
I don't remember. That was I wasn't here.
Or 10%.
He's 10%.
Who's at 10%?
He's at 10%. Hold on.
So he would get what?
What's he get? 250 gold, and we get 2,500 gold or something.
I think
2,600 and 500 flat.
260,
Which is
but I
5,000.
feel like my math is off.
Right?
Yeah, he should get 260 gold,
Is plat
50
10
platinum.
to 1 or 5 to 1?
5 to 1, I thought.
Is it?
It used to always be 5 to 1 unless they changed it.
I thought Electrum was 5 to 1. And Platinum was 10 to 1.
You might be right.
Electrum, the one that nobody uses.
Honestly, my buddies and I never made it to getting platinum in a game because somebody usually sabotages it. So when you said platinum, I was like, "Oh crap, there's platinum in here."
60. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah, 10 to 1. So it's 5,000 gold. And Topo's only interested in gold or platinum. Coins. Coins, please. Or gems.
Did we already explain it to him? I'm assuming. I don't know if you.
I think Sapo's got some kind of gambling that he's paying off.
Okay, so
I still think we should leave that thing on the ship,
Oh, the fan, yeah.
Laszlo
even if he doesn't
gives
want
the
it.
fan to Topo, explains to him how it is to be used, and only to be used on the ship, and then gives him 260 gold and 50 platinum.
Okay.
Does he say he doesn't want the fan?
Oh, he doesn't want the fan as far as his 10%.
That's
So we could just put it on board, and then one of us could use it. when
Yeah,
we're
that's fine.
traveling.
We can keep it on board.
Yeah.
You know.
nail it a pit and set it right up on top of that, just just for the ship, and then
Hopefully that's hidden somewhere.
You see him put all that in a little pouch. He ties it up.
Coin purse.
He just like tosses it on the deck.
It's like, this guy a shirt.
He's got a shirt.
Oh,
It's
not
like a
just
tank
wearing a
top.
kilt.
It's a real loose tank top.
so then
Dabby style ragged tank.
Laszlo starts distributing to everybody. Everybody gets 90 plat and 468 gold. And then, does anybody want this ring of X-ray?
I would love the ring. I just know Laszlo's affinity for ladies. He doesn't need X-ray vision.
It doesn't work. I don't think it works like that. While wearing the ring, you can use an action to
You're
speak a
awfully
command
lonely,
word.
man.
When you do so, you can see through a solid matter for 1 minute. This vision has a radius of 30 feet. To you, solid objects within the radius appear transparent and don't prevent light from passing through them. The vision can persist 1 foot. Oh, I'm sorry. Penetrate 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, or up to 3 feet of wood or dirt. Thicker substances block the vision, as does a thin sheet of lead. Whenever you use the ring again before taking a long rest, you must succeed in a DC 15 Constitution saving throw, or gain a level of exhaustion.
All right then.
So if you use it too often, it's gonna sap you.
Okay.
What, the wind fan?
No,
No.
the ring.
Oh, the ring?
It'll give you exhaustion.
I just imagine it'll be beneficial for sneaking into places if I have to see through something. Or trapeze. Unless somebody else in the group would prefer it. In which case we duel to the death. No.
No, I mean, I see. I think it's a good choice for you to have it for just for like if we need to
Especially once he starts when he starts seeing things.
pick locks or disarm traps. You can actually see what it is that we're messing with.
And you can only carry 3 magical items, right?
No, you can have as many as you want. You just get some. You have to have.
Or you can't attune 3.
Correct.
That's okay.
You can only attune to 3.
Topo, is there anything else you need for the ship that's come up since we've been gone?
More of these wind fans.
Not sure if we can get one, but we'll try.
These are nice in a pinch. Give me a boost.
Have you ever had one before? Did you ever use one? How fast does it increase the ship's speed?
Oh, well, the wind, by the description, it only goes for 1 minute.
Right.
He goes, you can get a pretty good lead with 1 minute. If you had a couple of them, he gives you that one fucking crazy ass fucking.
Just imagine.
Should we be building a crow's nest at the top so the topo can just give commands from up there?
Imagine he's a bit of a nut job version of Waterworld.
No, it looks like Gary Busey.
Hey, it's Gary Busey. Gary Busey, I forgot.
Fucking Tapo's rich.
Now you have a deck.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Tapo's got 320 gold and 50.
That's why I'm going to worry about my feats or whatever I do after, because I may not need to.
Just for everybody, I'm keeping a running tab of how much we're giving Tapo.
And who would like to draw? Who would like to draw first?
Rock, paper, scissors?
You want to go first or do you want to go second?
I mean, you pull them. Go ahead.
Devin, none of your characters want to draw?
No,
Okay.
we're chilling.
I really like Red.
Watch the show.
Shit, you can
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch the show. When he's crying, making a new character. Because we're not going after you.
Real Dungeons and Dragons players don't cry.
Okay.
We weep.
Yeah.
We
So
perspire.
who's going first?
You want to go first? You want me to go first?
First, that's fine.
No, I think we rock, paper, scissors that shit, because...
Alright. Ready?
Rock, paper, scissors...
Oh.
Lizard
I
spot.
thought we were doing 1, 2, 3.
Oh, what do we do? 1, 2, 3. Ready, right? 1, 2, 3.
Smash.
You fucking guys.
I mean, hey, you grab the cards.
That's all right.
Now the card disappears or goes back in? It disappears, right?
It disappears, so it doesn't go back in.
Until someone else draws, and then it goes back in?
Yeah, I believe.
So your chances get gradually better or worse depending on what you're drawing.
Yeah.
All right, so you're going first?
I thought Sean was.
I thought you smashed.
I did. Was that for the first or no?
Yeah, they go
That was your
first.
first.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
I'm going to hold the cards.
Or you want me to...
You want to switch places with them? You're going to pick the card. You're not going to look at the card.
Okay.
And you're going to give the card to me.
Well, it's just fair.
Well, no, he's got to read it. What?
He's gonna read it. He's
Well,
gonna read
you
it
may
to
not
you.
know what happens.
I know what's gonna happen.
Well, that's a cool sketch.
Anywhere. If you need me to move the cards, let me know.
Yeah, I don't know what the king looks like. I'm just
Oh, I like it, dude. It's fucking badass. King Pampinus.
I can tell you, this is not a good card.
well, crap.
Dun dun dun.
Not for us.
Yeah.
I'm making it better for you though.
Dun dun dun.
Let's see here. Roll a d4
Uh-oh.
and hope for low.
No, it's possible. No.
2.
Your intelligence drops by 3. Now, you have the choice. You can draw an additional card, and that basically you declared for 3 draws, right? Mm-hmm. You can draw 3 more or 2 more. Your choice.
But no matter what, my intelligence still plummets.
Oh yeah,
But it can go up. There's cards that increases your stuff.
you can choose to increase, I believe.
I'll draw again.
Okay, so you're gonna draw 3 more.
2, you said, right?
No, you said you
2
can
or 3.
2, or you can choose to draw an additional card.
That card lets you
Lets you
choose
draw.
an additional card. So it doesn't count towards your 3 that you drew,
Oh.
except for your intelligence to drop. That counts. So you draw 2 more or 3?
So fuck it, that means 3.
Yeah, let's do 3.
Okay, 3 more.
That's a 0.
I'm gonna go from all the way over here this time.
Okay. He should still be able to look at the card.
Well, he's gonna know what happens.
Oh. No, I don't. Fuck, I don't even know what that means, what the cards mean.
Because if he draws balance,
Right.
you guys aren't gonna know.
Right.
If he draws certain cards, you guys don't know. Like a knight, you guys don't know.
Okay.
But with this, you guys are going to know that all the gold and platinum that you guys got and your item that you just got, your ring, is gone.
Everybody's or just mine?
Just yours, because you drew the card.
So you lost your ring?
I lost my ring and all
And
the
your
gold and
money.
platinum.
Yeah, that's why I don't play.
I didn't have it when I started today.
Yeah, that's right. Hey,
Hey, there you go.
remember.
No, you had gold and platinum. No.
I didn't have
Everything
any
you
platinum.
I know, but hey, let's
Look.
All right, 2 more. You are bound to draw 2 more.
Okay.
So, I'll see if you get another card. Or if a chance at another card.
Capo already got paid, so he's good. That's why I did all that before you guys started drawing
It's not all of my wealth. It's just the wealth I had today.
all of your wealth.
Okay,
All of your
It's
wealth.
all of my wealth.
all of it.
But the magical item I got today, the Ring of X-Ray, is the only thing that's gone. I still have that dagger that we didn't get it identified.
That's not wealth.
All of it.
It's his money. It's not his items.
All your valuables, all your items too.
So he has no weapons, no nothing?
Well, he's got equipment. He's got his general stuff that.
Right, his weapons isn't called valuables, though.
Oh yeah,
Is the ivory goat gone too, then?
yeah. Anything you owned is, as far as it's worth some money, gone.
So that would include all of my gear. Because that's technically worth money.
No, not your gear. I've made a decision on that.
no,
Your
it's-
gear is
It's anything that's good is gone. Everything.
anything good is gone. Yeah, there you go.
I always played it. It's not your weapons.
Oh, let me read it.
Yeah, it's not your weapons. It's your money.
Let me get the fucking all forms of wealth.
Right, wealth, money.
I mean, it would technically.
Okay, you keep your magic items.
Boom, you keep your gold.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a
Yeah.
whole lot fucking better.
Okay.
That's what I said. It's not
That's a
just your
whole
money.
lot
He's, just-
fucking better.
he's basically broke. Financially, he's broke. It's all right. We're adventurers. We're gonna get more money.
We'll go find that one shop owner. I'll dance for him.
It's
God damn, that's it. Oh,
Dancing for money.
all right.
So far, this isn't fun. Not the deck of cards
more.
is supposed to be enjoyable.
You need to make it fun. You gotta
Half for good or
You
half for
gotta,
bad.
you gotta make it. You
Your
gotta,
chances of getting a better card are going up.
Yes. Because you're not, because those don't go back in.
I thought when you won
Uh-oh.
rock, paper, scissors, you got the benefits. So far, I'm getting fucked.
doesn't matter for me. The fucking cards go back in. I gotta.
No, he
Take
said.
my-
I thought we were taking him out.
No.
Only on your draws. When your draws are done, he shuffles it up, and then his.
Oh.
Yeah, they all go
And then
back
they-
in, so I have
yeah.
the same chance of losing all my will.
Right.
Ugh. And then
I'm more
I'll be,
upset about the feats. The money I don't mind so
and then
much.
I'll be
The
your
feats
private
sucks.
dancer.
Well, ooh,
Or the intelligence sucks.
here's
Intelligence.
here's a good one.
Oh,
Do you have skill in persuasion?
I believe so.
Let me look. He does not.
Okay, you have skill in persuasion.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Proficient in it.
I'll mark it.
Yeah, he gains the proficiency in it,
That's a bonus.
and you have specialty in persuasion.
So he gets +2 or +4.
He gets double his proficiency bonus.
So right now it's
So
+2, so he
yeah.
gets +4.
He gets +4 plus your skill modifier.
Oh, that's nice. That's fucking nice.
And you gain a small keep, which is about 10,000 gold.
Oh, and of level 4 henchman.
No.
Let's just say this card's
That's
sounds
good.
like it's top loading here now.
No, the small keep is good. Now we got a crib back.
All right.
Now you actually have a place to stay.
There's one more card left though.
One more draw.
Don't worry, you ain't gonna lose any of it, what you just gained.
You got to dodge a bullet.
No whammies.
No whammies. Stop.
Come on, balance.
No, fuck you. Fuck you.
I hope he draws the enemy one and it kills Laszlo first.
That's why nobody looks at it except for me.
Ooh.
That
Uh
You bitch, man.
the next bad guy that the group faces and you defeat by yourself, if you choose to fight it by yourself, you gain a level
oh. Just from one fight.
just from one fight.
But you have to do it on your
But
own.
they cannot help you.
If we have to help, then you don't.
Not a heal, damn it, nothing. But you have to choose, hey, I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying?
That way we stay out of it.
Does it
That's an enemy. You can't pick a fight.
does it have to be
You
the
can't just pick a
next
fight.
enemy or can it be
Yes.
an enemy in the future?
No.
Okay.
You can't choose just any enemy. Hey, let me take this goblin, all right?
Look, this is the guy. Well, I just imagine the next person we're going to meet is the Lich. And I'm going to be like, no.
You do get a map to your keep, and you know that it is occupied by creatures.
Friendly or foe.
And I will get you that map.
Well,
Since you satisfied your
you got to
cost.
clear out your keep.
So if you want to switch with Sean now?
Yeah.
So basically, we go on an adventure to clear out your keep. Watch your head. And you almost
It looked like he did kind of
No, look.
like,
No, he missed it.
like a love skim.
Yeah, no,
No,
it's fine.
you didn't hit it, did you? I don't think
I
so.
could have seen it move.
No,
It's all right, though.
we're good.
It looks fine.
Yeah, it doesn't change anything.
All right. Yeah, I'll get you that map.
Okay.
All right, and you have 4 draws, sir.
Holy crap, dude.
Oh, that looks pretty good. Roll a d4.
No, it's probably he gains
1!
X amount.
2 wishes.
Yeah!
Wait.
Yeah! Something's gonna have to do with Laszlo being my private dancer at some point.
You're gonna waste the fucking wish on that.
No, I'm not. You're gonna have to roll it.
No, one wish, my bad.
One wish? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Just look at a modifier.
Yeah, no, that's a good benefit. Increase in proficiency.
Yeah, but the point of my character is magic, and I just lost it all. And
Not all of it. It's gonna be hard.
Basically, you didn't level.
Yeah.
And you lost 1 intelligence. Because you put 2 intelligence, right?
Yeah.
So you lost 3, so you basically you end up losing 1.
All right. This one's called.
Okay. Okay.
It's too dry. You need some lube.
The old fashioned. What?
Go ahead and pick out another one.
Uh-oh.
That's the dreaded enemy one.
Oh, you could have got a henchman.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
You didn't, but you could have.
You didn't exactly. Yes. I'll be holding on to that wish. We'll go this side. Oh. No whammies.
Okay. A sack drops at your feet.
Ooh. That was my third pull, right?
That was your third.
All right.
You can look in the sack or you can draw a card.
Well, I got it.
Ooh.
I can't draw yet?
No, you can. Would you rather look in the sack first or no?
No. It's a technically.
I'm just saying.
But does the sack stay or does it go?
What does the sack say?
It says.
Oh, that's a bad one.
No. Let's take the other one. Damn it.
How much XP do you have? Did you have?
I will never give it to me XP wise.
What level are you? We'll figure it out. You're 10,000 left.
So I'm back to level 2.
I think it's less than that.
Wish?
We'll figure it out.
Wish?
I mean, on the plus side, we have a new keep
Nope.
to go clear out.
Well, if you start a new character, you can't use the wish. Right?
Like I said, you're going to be my new dancer.
Okay. You draw another card. You're forced to.
Oh,
Basically, it that card did nothing but force you to draw another card.
I did?
Yeah.
All right, good. We'll go over here this time.
You're broke too.
Nice. Now I pick up the bag.
Yeah, it's gone.
Oh, shit.
Do I get to drop the card?
50K.
Yeah. Well, 50K is 50,000 XP because each gold is 1 XP. So if that's the case, I lost how much? 10? What did you say? 10,000 experience?
Yeah. Basically, since we went on the the losing of the XP doesn't make you lose a level, but since we were on like kind of like that merit system, like almost, it just puts you right above, so you didn't lose anything.
Right.
But you did gain somebody that's going to be pissed off at you later.
That's fine. Now, when I lose my wealth, do I have an option to draw another card?
No, I don't think so. Hold on.
I thought it did. I thought
Did it?
Daniel.
Let me.
Yeah, when Daniel
Yeah,
lost his wealth.
I got one.
Because I'm going to draw another card.
La, 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 la.
Can't more than your lesson, huh?
What are you talking about? I already have one wish in my pocket.
No, that's not the one.
Oh, it's not
It was the idiot card where he lost intelligence.
Is
Yeah.
that what that's called? The idiot card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, you ended up with one wish
And no money.
and a guy that wants to maybe possibly kill you.
Whatever. That's details.
Do you have to use the wish now, or do you pocket it for whenever?
It's a pocket,
Yeah.
so
That's cool.
I mean, he can wish to redo his 4 draws.
Uh-oh.
Dun dun dun.
Well, I still own the deck. We can always draw from him later.
Doesn't the deck... I was looking that up. Is it true that when you select who's going to pull from the deck and everything's pulled, doesn't the deck disappear?
No.
No?
No, the deck goes into my pocket, and I tease you with it periodically.
Why? I don't care. I didn't lose any of my money.
I know. That's why we didn't let you pull.
I mean, I lost money, but I gained a keep. So that's
Right.
kinda cool.
Yeah, you kind of gained money.
You gained money, but you lost intelligence, and that was the main thing that you couldn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, there's good things in there. There's bad things in there.
Yeah.
And it's even. It's even. There's half and half. So
I just drew poorly.
it's Sean drew poorly.
too. Yeah.
But I still had fun.
Oh yeah.
And I will draw again from that. I like it. It's like playing Russian roulette. But more fun. I don't die. Gives me that rush. Now I gotta think about how I want to word my wish.
Yeah. See, now if he would have looked in the bag, it would have been 50,000 in gems.
Yeah.
He could have said, "Hey, Jackson, you want some gems?" And you know, fucking gave them away. But the gems are still his, sitting in front of him.
Yeah.
So though that's wealth. No
Yeah.
magic items, but
I would have been like, I do not want these 50,000 in gems. Jackson, you take them. And he'd say, I will take these 50,000 in gems. These are my gems.
So
But
I
I didn't do that.
if we would have decided for like a party nest egg instead of separate, would that card have wiped out all of our stuff?
Whoever had the nest egg.
Well, that's kind of the point of it. And one person doesn't control it at that point. It's the whole party's.
you probably would have lost a fifth.
Okay. Well, I mean,
If that's how you guys would have played it, and you would have lost, you guys would have lost.
That's a nice DM. I like that.
You would have lost a fifth of your that party fund.
right. Okay. That's the first time I ever used those. It was good flavor.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm starting to wonder if maybe I should take a level in cleric just so I can have my own heals.
See, I took those 2 cards out.
Oh, is the void is the one where your soul gets sent somewhere?
It's bad. Yeah, that's you're dead.
Yeah.
And then the sun is you gain 50,000 XP.
Oh. Well, that makes sense. Because that would suck, because you basically couldn't play.
Basically, your character's dead to
Yeah.
this group. You know what I'm
You
saying?
couldn't play him anymore. Or at least not till everybody else gets there.
But there was still one, the frequent dungeon that was in there,
Was that?
Yeah, that's where you get in prison and we gotta go find you.
and it just basically meant you're dead.
Yeah, because we ain't tough enough to find you yet. You got a DMG over there?
The void.
DMG.
Dungeon Master's Guide?
No, I don't think so.
The void is real bad.
Hand me the DMG.
With the void or the dungeon, you need a wish just to figure out where he's at. A wish won't bring him back.
No, it just
No,
tell
you
you.
can't.
Just
wait
let
to
you
wait.
know where he's at. It's like, holy shit, a wish. Nope.
Yeah, that's a wish is pretty much the most powerful thing there is.
Yeah, it's a 9th level spell, wizard spell.
Jesus.
All right. Well, that is the end of our Dirty Boyz episode,
Yay! I still have my money.
and we,
Yay, I still have Leslie's money.
Thank goodness Laszlo has money.
we will check you out on the next episode, probably next week sometime,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yep.
Till then, have a good one. Peace out.
Take it easy.
Vegas.
This is the D&D Dummy Club.